In this morning's Business Insight, funding is now in place for a $4.5 million renovation of a new home for Madcap puppets. The development will be home base for Madcap's touring company and a venue for expanded children's programming. It will also include a 124-seat theater as well as arts education classes, workshops, and summer camps. The interior renovation is scheduled to begin this month with a targeted opening in November of 2018. The Madcap Education Center is located at Harrison and Irweiler Avenues in Westwood, a West Side neighborhood that is seeing a lot of change. We are delighted to have with us two people who are playing a pivotal role in the work being done in Westwood. Amanda Carlisle is an artist and opened her business, Wooden Hill, on Harrison Avenue. And Leslie Rich started Westwood Works along with 7 friends in 2009 to bring an artworks mural to the neighborhood. They're with Business Watch producer Kelly Leon in the studio. Amanda, Leslie, and Kelly.
Thanks, Peg. Ladies, thanks so much for being here. Full disclosure, I have been to Amanda's store. It is adorable. You have to check it out. So when we hear about these types of things happening in neighborhoods, it almost sounds like, wow, overnight sensation. Westwood is suddenly the trendy place to be. But these things never happen overnight. Tell me a little bit about the process for where you are now.
Sure. So everything kind of started about 9 years ago when a group of 7 friends came together, and after a few no's, we decided on a creative way to get an artworks mural in our neighborhood. And Amanda really spearheaded a lot of that and was one of those 7 people in the room to start what is now called Westwood Works.
Okay.
And when that mural debuted, we found that many people in our neighborhood were hungry for more connection and had other ideas about how we could bring new life to the neighborhood. And that's when Westwood Works became more formal, and we had gatherings of people to come together and really share what was positive and possible in our neighborhood. And a lot of the growth that has happened in our neighborhood that seems like it's been overnight in the last 18 months is because of those meetings and the ideas that our neighbors have shared for what they want.
So both of you were in the neighborhood at the time. You were already living there. So this was a grassroots effort of people that live in the community saying, let's do something.
Yes. Yes.
So Amanda, maybe talk a little bit about the assets in the neighborhood. So why did you move there originally?
Originally, my husband and I decided to look at Westwood because it was, and is, still currently very affordable. You get a lot for your money, beautiful architecture, lots of green space, and now so many lovely businesses have popped up. So it was, for us, very comfortable living there. It's close to downtown, Clifton. It's just really accessible and diverse.
Yeah. So when you're pitching the neighborhood, whether to businesses or, and I don't know that you do a lot of residential pitching, but they kind of go hand in hand. What are talk about some of those other assets that you use to draw people and businesses in? So
Westwood is the largest neighborhood in Cincinnati. We have about 30,000 people. We're almost larger than the city of Covington.
Wow.
Yeah.
I didn't know it was that. I mean, I knew it was the biggest, but 30,000.
Yes. And our main drag, Harrison Avenue, where Amanda's shop and many of the other shops are located, along with soon-to-be Madcap, has about 50,000 cars that drive past it every day. So that's a lot of potential customers for businesses. And we have people that want places to spend money in their community. And it's walkable. It has a lot of established neighbors that have been there for a long time, but we also have newer neighbors that are moving into the neighborhood as well.
What do you want? Like, what do you want to bring in? What do you need still?
That's a good question.
Yeah, we've heard people talk about revitalizing our movie theater, more places to gather, maybe some more family-friendly options. We're excited about Madcap.
Oh, yeah.
And we also have an opportunity to build on the arts community that's already exists in our neighborhood, but to bring more places for that to gather.
I know my nephew just bought a house in Westwood, and got a great deal, a great house, walkable, to your point, to the business district. So I'm sure that's what it's attracting a lot of young people too.
Yes, we have seen lots of people relocate from over the Rhine, from East Walnut Hills, from the Clifton Gaslight, because of the value that you get for the housing stock in Westwood. And they've specifically chosen Westwood because they've seen the opportunity to really get involved at a grassroots level to create the change that we know is possible in Westwood.
Well, best of luck to you as you continue your work. If you have not been to Harrison Avenue in Montana, that's kind of the center of the point. Just look up Harrison in Montana, get there. It's lovely. I went there for Christmas shopping, and it was beautiful. So congratulations and continued good fortune.
Thank you.